every podcast, we do a segment of Reese's Species, and we ask the fans some questions.
Okay.
And so these are some questions that some fans had sent in.
Okay.
So once your career is over and you receive so many milestones, do you see yourself ever being a coach of a team?
Who? I really don't want that life.
No?
But I would not say no.
Would you coach your kids?
If I needed to.
Yeah.
If I needed to. Like, I really feel like if my daughter plays basketball, I think I might be a coach.
Yes.
I definitely think I'm going to be that guy. But coaching where? What are we talking about coaching at?
I don't know. I don't see you coaching the NBA, but like,
Nah,
WNBA?
I don't really know if coaching my thing. Like, I love giving back to the game. I don't know if I would be a coach, but you also too, you never want to say never, because that may be a part of your calling, right? And you know, to think about getting a chance to put together a certain staff of individuals that can really imprint the players the way that you know they need to be imprinted, and not just teaching them the game of basketball, but the other things that come with being professionals and being, men, and like, so you look at those things like, man, I got a lot to give, and I can give it from that seat, but also too, I can give it from the seat I'm in too. And so I don't know. I have no idea.
Yeah.
But I would not say no. I'm not out of it.
Yeah. That's
but
what
right
I say
now,
I don't
I'm good right
coach. I don't have the patience, to be a coach.
Some coaches don't have the patience, and they coaches.
That's true. Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, you know what? A lot of things is, listen, we say a lot of things, but everybody got a number now.
Yeah.
You see the money they getting paid now. Because I used to be like, I ain't coaching. I'm like, wait, how much?
Yeah.
He got 80 what?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's changing now.
Yeah.
So you like, wait, so $100 million about to be on the sideline soon?
I'll take that.
I'll put on a suit.
Yeah, me too.
So we'll see. You never know.
Another fan asks, what made you want to write a book?
So I've written 2 books. My first book was called The Father First, How My Life Became Bigger Than Basketball. And the reason I wrote that book was because I was going through a lot publicly through the separation of my ex-wife and our custody journey.
Yeah.
And it was just a lot of men who, as I was going through it, just had a lot of questions, a lot of answers, a lot of things that we just didn't know. And so I just wanted to share that journey.
Yeah.
And I just wanted it to be because when I was going through it, I didn't really have a lot of places to look. Not a lot of men that shared that journey or publicly got custody of their kids or the things that I went through. And so it became important for me to be able to put something down so the story can be told.
Yeah.
And I use that story to go out on talk shows and different places just to highlight and elevate men standing up and fighting for to be in their kids' lives more so than anything. So that's how I wrote my first book. And then my last one was just kind of a wrap up for my career.
Yeah.
My photographer, videographer followed me for probably 10 to 12 years of my career. And so we just wanted to kind of give them the inside scoop a little bit about the game and how I thought and saw the game and the people that was along the journey. And so, yeah.
Yeah. Last question. What is your best advice that you've received from a coach or a mentor? Basketball or non-basketball? Life? Anything?
Man, we receive so much from coaches and mentors over the time. I think, let me use this one, and I'll go with Shaq, right? It's good on theme. And a lot of that is because it's probably more relevant now in my life than it was when I was even playing. Yeah. But one thing I learned from Shaq outside of, learning how to win and all those things was I learned how to be myself. And we watch Shaq as someone who goes out and has all these partnerships and all these promotions and all the things he do. We just get to see Shaq. Yeah. You don't see nobody else but him. No matter what it is he's doing,
he's gonna be him.
He's gonna be Shaq. Mm-hmm. And so that's the one thing I learned. And he taught me, early on was he called me Flash all the time. He's like, Flash, like if it's not you, don't do it. If it doesn't feel like you, don't do it. So I learned how to stand up for myself in meetings when they would bring me certain ads or certain things. I'm like, that ain't certain commercials ideas. I'm like, that's not you. That's not me. That's not what I represent. Not at this point. So I'm not doing it. So I learned how to speak up for myself. Yeah. I learned how to make sure that my brand is just me. Yeah. And so it becomes real and authentic to who I am. And so, and it has allowed me to grow in front of the world for the last 20-some years. It's allowed me to be able to cross my legs when I didn't do that when I first came in. It's allowed me to be able to paint my nails when I didn't do that when I first came in, because I'm just being me. Yeah. And if you're on the journey with me, you just see it. And so I'm going to give Shaq a lot of love and credit for like giving me that as a young guy. Like, yo, this sounds like something easy, but no, people don't want you to show up as you. Now, you got to know what you to bring in what room.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got to know that. But in the midst of it, I think the world's gotten a chance to, like, especially now in retirement, the world's getting a chance to see me a little bit more.
Yeah.
And, you know, in all facets.
Yeah. Well, we appreciate that. I mean, I think for me, when I started doing like commercials and stuff like that, like, you know, WNBA players don't make that much money. We wasn't making that much money. So I was looking at the dollar sign, like I was going to do it. I don't care. Like I was just willing to do it. But like now, like a year later, like I even was telling them, like, I do my hair different. I do my makeup different. Like everything is like different now because like I want to look a certain kind of way for myself, because that's what I like not what somebody else likes or what they want me to look like or do. So like that was a hard thing for me too, like coming into as a businesswoman, like doing the things that I want to do and being able to say like, no, like I'm not doing that, or like I'm not comfortable in that.
So your words, not mine, but like you call yourself a baddie, right? Like I follow you.
We're in the baddie era.
You're in the baddie era. Okay.
WNBA baddies.
So how did you like make that? Like when it comes to like hoopers, right? Even though it's WNBA and it's women, it's still like a facade you gotta have if you especially being a dog, right? Like they expect you to be a certain way, but you like, no, I'm Barbie with this. I'm still this. Like how were you able to do that and feel comfortable doing that and not care, you know, not care, but
I think like growing up, my grandma always kind of like made sure my hair was brushed, like my nails were painted, like that was kind of always my thing, like growing up. So like when I got social media, like my social media kind of pop in like high school. I kind of always made it known, like on my social media, I'm not posting basketball. Like I'm posting me in a cute outfit. Like that's just what I'm doing. Right. And like I get criticism for that because I don't post me working out. I don't post me in the gym 24/7. Like I'm going to post like, I just got on a PJ today. Like this is what I'm doing. Like I'm not posting that I'm in the gym, because my life outside of basketball is like the Barbie life, the unapologetic life, like doing what makes me happy. And I think that has what made me who I am. And that's what I just like stood on. Like I told my agent, like I want to be able to be me, and if I can't do that and a brand can accept that, then like I don't even want to be bothered with that. And
all money ain't good money.
It's not. That's something I had to learn too. So I think a lot of players have emphasized on that. Like in the WNBA now, you see tunnel fits, you see league fits, like you see everybody dressing up and looking good, but on the court they still hooping. Like normalizing that, because everybody has this stereotype in the league, like everybody dresses this way or like they act this way. Like no, we have girly girls in the league. Like everybody, they want to say everybody's so masculine. The WNBA doesn't have any pretty girls. Like we have some pretty girls in this league. Like we have beautiful women in this league that can not just play basketball, but also can do so many different things. And I think me coming into this league, that was one of the faces that do both, that has really helped this league. Yeah, I mean, it's just, you know, obviously it's great because now brands are starting to understand the power of, you know, the female's voice as a leader of brand, of product or whatever it is. And so, you know, it's the right era to be able to be unapologetic. And I think, you know, the thing is from being a player who's come in and like been a part of like changing the era of the game, the generation before, right? That it's a little different than how they did it. How do you deal with the generation before? I know you give everybody their respect, but how do you deal with the generation before, maybe not necessarily understanding how you getting it and how you doing it, because that's not the way they did it? Well, I mean, I think they have literally loved on me since I've been in the league. So like I watched Skylar Diggins put on her heels, put on her lipstick since she was at Notre Dame. Like I was watching Lisa Leslie. I was watching Candace lay her baby hairs. Like I was watching that. Like social media just wasn't as prevalent as it is now. And I think that's just like the difference of it. Like I haven't had a vet that is like hated on me, or like somebody that used to play that is retired now that has like not shown me love. Like I think because I respect them so much and I listen to them, even like the players in the league. Like I talk to Tina Charles, I talk to so many of the great players that are in the league. I talk to Asia, like being able to like pick their mind, because I want to understand what it takes to be great. I want to understand what it takes to be an Olympian. Like I want to do those things. And it's not even like I came into this league knowing who I am, but also what I also want to bring to who I am and how I can build on that. And not even like coming in cocky. Like I think I came in with a lot of respect to all the players that were before me, and I think that's kind of why it's been super easy for me, because I know sometimes like vets don't like rooks sometimes, especially like, not coming in popping. Like you come in popping with your own swag and like that's why I was kind of nervous. That's why I didn't say anything. Like first couple practices I said nothing because I didn't want them to think like this cocky girl can come in and think she popping it like what she did in college that matters. Like Nah, I came in silent. I came in and did my work every day, and I left. And they used to be like, "Why is she so quiet? Like now she stand off and stuff like that." And like Teaspoon kind of emphasized, like you need to speak up, like you need to say more, and that's why I tried to kind of say more. But like, yeah, I think that was just kind of how it was for me.
Yeah. No, you did it, but you did it. You're doing it right. I think the thing is this microphone that you guys have as a WNBA athletes now is louder than ever, right? And WNBA has always done an amazing job of utilizing their microphone and their platform. Incredible job, better than a lot of other sporting leagues. But now you guys get to use it in a whole different way. You know what I'm saying? Like we said, now you're pulling up to Met Galas.
Yeah.
And so now you get to show a whole different element inside to obviously woman, but to professional woman who plays this and still does this. And so me as a father, like I'm so thankful for this era for my 5-year-old who is going to be tall in a mug. You know what I mean? Who's going to be brown in a mug? So she gets to now look and see other people who not like it was never there, like you said, Lisa Leslie's of the world, but she gets to look and see someone who that literally looks like her in a sense. And like my daughter's the princess's Barbie-est human in the world. And so she's like, oh, so someone who plays the sport my daddy plays actually like other things that I like outside of basketball. And so it's so cool that you don't get to see it all the time. I know you see it probably out the game. You hear it from kids sometime, but as a father, to be able to see his daughter have someone to idolize after of in that sense, man, it's just, man, like keep using your microphone, keep doing what you do, keep being unapologetically you. Because people are going to fall in love with that because they're going to see it consistently enough. Yeah,
I appreciate that. Sadly, the Chicago Sky are out of the playoffs, but who you got for the WNBA Finals?
Well, so you can't go against the Aces, obviously, because they've done this back-to-back now.
What you got?
But I did go to New York. I did watch the Liberty.
Yeah, Liberty.
And I like to see it switch up a little bit. I like to see the Liberty get in there and get one. I love the domination of the Aces, but I like the rivalries being built too.
You can't sleep on the Lynx though.
I can't. No, the Lynx is good too. You're right. Yeah, actually, that's who they played. They played the Lynx when I went to the game.
Sleep on the Lynx.
All right, so the Lynx. That's who you got.
I don't really know. I my pick probably right now.
No, don't you do that. Don't you do that. Come on.
Hey girl. Hey girlie.
Don't you do that. Come on. No, where you going? Come on.
Hey.
Baby, come here. Come here. Yeah, no, come here.
Hi, Kai. How are you, girl?
Come on. We're going to finish.
I haven't seen you in so long. You tired? You had a long day?
You had a long day. Didn't you have a long day?
What'd you do today?
I did 3 dance classes.
Oh, yeah.
You had 3 dance classes today, and you just started this on every Saturday. She got 3 dance classes. This is new. She has a new school, all kind of things, right?
God's being nervous today.
So I was just talking about you right before you came in, which is crazy. I was talking about how we're changing your whole room to Barbie and everything's becoming Barbie.
Even my birthday party.
Oh, when is your birthday?
November 7th.
Ooh, where you gonna where you partying at?
At home.
Okay, at home. All the friends are coming over. Okay.
Told you, she like.
I'm gonna make sure I send you something really nice. Okay.
So she got a chance the other day, to have her first day since she started a new school to wear anything she wanted.
Yeah.
And that's when I posted.
Free dress.
It's free dress. I'm
free
sorry.
Dress.
It's called free dress. And
I
so
saw your shirt.
She put the shirt on her free
that
dress.
Was cute.
That was cute.
I love that. Well, before we go, God, I know you want to take a nap. You want to spend time with your dad? Yeah, I know. We always give our flowers to someone. Is there a woman that you would love to give your flowers to?
Yeah, my wife just walked in, so
wifey.
I'm gonna give my flowers to my wife. Come in here, wifey. Wait.
We got 2.
I was like, there's one right answer.
Yeah, I'm not.
Your
listen,
mama's not here.
I'm not crazy. Well, I say that to say so. Flowers given because, we're doing this journey now. We've been doing it as parents. Like, you want to get out? But I guess in retirement, I get to see it a little bit more of the boss and the life that my wife has to live, right? Like when I was hooping, I didn't get the chance to see it all, but like, it's not easy. It's not easy being a leader of your family, your own personal family. You know what I mean? Also too, having to be, a leader of your family that's created, being a mom, being a she goes to work for weeks. She travels away. She goes to shoot movies and films and directors. So she's doing so much. So I get to see how heavy that bag is that she carries.
Yeah.
And I didn't know it when I was playing basketball. But now that I'm done, I'm just like, I'm in amazement of, what she can accomplish daily. And still, still look like this in the midst of it all,
He said you were his
Early.
crush since he was young.
No, I didn't say all that. I didn't say all
Yeah,
that.
he did.
I
But
didn't,
it's true, though.
It's true. Like, how could you not?
It's true. Your friends and family have told the story. Was I on
Man,
the
they
wall?
be jacking.
You were on the wall?
They be jacking.
She was on the wall?
What wall? I grew up in the hood. We ain't had no.
You know
We
you
have a
put
lot of-
pictures on the wall, your celebrity.
you
celebrity
put your
crush.
celebrity crushes on the wall. Yeah. So yeah, but I'm gonna give my flowers to this beautiful woman over here.